Which one you want?
Huh?
Better hurry up and pick. Being indecisive won't get you very far.
You make a good point, but I still wouldn't feel right accepting a...
Scythe Incendio catch your eye? I might have underestimated you. Its history is a little spotty, but use it right and you can have some amazing battles. It's a fun one.
You sure are a fun one, aren't you, buddy?
I want to talk about the first Beyblades that have ever been released ever since Beyblade X came to be. I'm talking about the one and only Hell Scythe, which alongside Grand Sword happens to be one of the first bays to be released in the first line of Beyblade X. Like I said before, if you haven't watched my short, this bay was originally meant for multi-sister Seaver, but is currently owned by one of Team Persona's unpredictable members, Robin Kazami. Or Kazami Bird in Japanese. And this bay would be an inspiration for one of its later predecessors, such as Hell's Chain and Hell's Hammer, and currently Hell's Reaper.
By the way, I can point out that no matter the different version of a Hell's Bay Robin has, he ends up losing. Like, he literally ends up losing. It's like no matter how hard he tries to best his skills against his opponent, in the end, Robin Kazami, literally one of the best members of Team Persona, ends up losing every single motherfucking time. I really hope he ends up improving a lot more in Season 3. Hopefully. Alright, enough of all that. All I can say is, this is one of the very first bays I've ever gotten, given to me by a friend of mine. And over time, I actually fell in love with this bay, mostly because of the color red, which is my favorite color. By the time you're watching this, or mostly by the time this releases, it will mark 1 year since I got this first bay. More than just the bay, it was the symbol of how my love for blading came to be.
In the first days in which I got this bay, this one has dominated most of my friends' bays. In all the times we played Beyblade X, trust me, this one was a bad boy during its time. It's a dangerous one, honestly. So dangerous that if you even try to catch this one while it's in extreme dash mode and end up missing,
expect bloodshed on your hands.
I'm just kidding, but you will actually end up getting scratched because of how sharp this one was. I suppose it was due to the hits from the other base that this one was going through, you know what I mean? But ever since I got some new bays, and my collection has grown ever since, I want to ask myself, is this base still good at defeating its opponents? Is it still a bad boy, or has that title just faded away as I got new bays over time? That's what I'm here to find out. So, do you think it's a bad boy still? Or is it playing out mediocrity? Let's find out.
So anyways, like I said, not just Hell Scythe, but the entire Hell Scythe is probably my favorite type of bay line in the Beyblade X line. And yes, like I said, it's because of the color red. Seriously, red in general. Like, it's been my favorite color ever since I was a little boy. Anyway, get out of here. This is a balance type bay, by the way, and it has 4 outward blades acting as the main contact points. Also, I do love the skull motif that it has as its emblem, representing the Grim Reaper. While Hell Scythe, or Scythe Incendio, as some people like to call it, has excellent raw stamina, it suffers from high recoil, just because of the 4 gaps in the base. Though the round shape creates excellent stamina and is among the heaviest non-attack type blades ever released. The parts that this bay comes with are just like about as basic as always. 460 ratchets primarily benefit the Beyblade's performance by providing balance and low profile, which is strategically valuable in battles. Taper bits provide a unique blend of attack and stamina capabilities. It gives the Bay a chance of high burst resistance as it minimizes the risk of your Beyblade bursting against opponents, which can make this a reliable choice for longer battles. The first days of me having this bay were at its prime, you know. From what I remember, it was able to hit its opponents as hard as it can go, either constantly hitting it out of the stadium or supposedly into the holes. You might get a better picture of it if you watch some of my other blading videos with Zukaira on this channel. I know some people have been using Hell Scythe in different combos such as 960 ratchets and balls, or better yet, 360 ratchets or 460 ratchets mixed with flat bits or rush bits. And I want to do something like that. I'm gonna try to see how well Hell Scythe can really stand, and whether or not it can live up to the bad boy title. For this video, we are going to have our beloved Hell Scythe be put in certain types of combos and have it go against its opponents that are balance, defense, stamina, and attack type Beyblades. And I'm going to see whether or not your bad boy title has faded away. So yeah, let's go test you out. We're gonna have 4 combos to show off in this video. And the first one, obviously the stock combo. We're gonna go with stamina first, so for our first opponent, it'll be Arrow Wizard 480 Ball. Let's see which way makes it out alive. I guess that was lucky. Alright. Our second combo will be Hell Scythe on the 960 kick bit. And we're gonna go to balance now. So our next opponent will be Claw Leon 560 points. Let's see which way makes it out alive. One. Our next combo will be like Hell Scythe on a 460 needle, and we are going to defense now. So our next opponent will be Knife Shinobi 480 high needle. Let's see which way makes it out alive. Oh. That was a close one. Our last combo will be Hell Scythe. Oh wait, I'm using the 960 Ratchet again. But this time, I'm gonna use the Orb now. And our final opponent, for attack lastly, we will have Cobalt Dragoon be the last opponent. Let's see which Bay makes it out alive. Spin steal? Are you trying to spin steal, boy? You failed the spin steal! Oh dear. Okay, let me give you a rating on this one. And honestly, I just want to let you know I've been using the string launcher for my opponents. And literally, I've been pulling my hardest. But anyways, based on performance, I guess you could say it's going a bit strong. I just wish the stock combo could have put more of a good fight. Regardless, it kind of managed to beat most of its opponents, despite the 2 losses and all. I guess it still makes him a bad boy? You know, honestly, I'll leave that interpretation to you as the viewer. Tell me, do you think this one was a bad boy and all? Because for me personally, I think it still is. No matter, bad boy or no bad boy, I had a lot of fun playing with this Bay. It kind of got me into the joy of blading with my friend, you know? And honestly, I will keep on using this Bay whenever I feel like it until it dies. Which will probably not happen until about years later. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this video. And before I end, I want to ask you all this. Would you like to get a Hell Scythe as your own? Or would you like to have one of your other bays be the bad boy of your collection? Personally, for me, I guess this one is still the bad boy of my collection. And I'll continue to keep on using this however I please. To the person who gave me this bay, Sukaira, of course. Yep, I said it. Sukaira is actually the one who gave me this bay, long before he and I started our channels. Sukaira, if you're watching this, thank you so much for giving me this bay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm Blader R. I will see you next time. Peace!